Welcome to Trauma
Pero no
Drama
with KSB.
I'm Karina, the oldest.
I'm Susie, the middle.
And I'm Vanessa, the youngest.
So grab your popcorn and your tissues
because you're gonna need it
while we unpack all the drama and the trauma. Welcome to our first episode of Trauma Pero No Drama. I'm Susie, and I'm joined by my sisters Karina and Vanessa.
And today we want to talk about who we are. So, because I'm the oldest and the greatest, I'm going to go first. My name's Karina. I am, oh my gosh, I don't even want to say how old I am. I'm the oldest of 5, that's what matters. And I have 2 kids. One of them is 17 and the other one, who's also our manager, is 15. And I just am happy to be here with you guys.
Same.
Me too.
And I'm Susie. I'm the middle one. And for those of you who don't know, I'm the peacemaker of us. And a little bit about myself is I am also not going to say my age. If you know, you know. I'm a mom. I have an 11-year-old. And I'm very excited to see where this journey takes us together.
That's true. I'm Vanessa. I'm the youngest out of 5 siblings. I'm the favorite. I'm the baby. I'm a mother. I have 3 beautiful babies, 1 girl and 2 boys.
How old are they?
The oldest is 6. My son is, the one after her is 4. And then I have a peanut. He's gonna be 8 months.
She's the baby with the babies.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And I'm excited to join my sisters. And I'm excited to see where our journey goes and takes us. So we're going to talk about what made us be in the podcast.
Have a podcast?
Yeah, have a podcast. Mm-hmm. Well, I think what made me join the podcast is that when you become a mother, you kind of forget about yourselves. And sometimes it's hard to get alone time, just you with having your babies and stuff. And we're here to help you guys if you're at the same situations. Like, we have, like, I don't know, how do you say it?
Experience?
Yeah. That maybe you're in the same position and you need a little bit of help, that we already went through that. So we're here to advise you guys or give you, how do you say it?
Advice?
Advice. And stuff.
Yeah, I agree. I think that, I mean, the title says it itself. Like, there's a lot of trauma for us to unpack. Mm-hmm. But I think that with, like, us 3, we, like, found a way to get around all of that without having the drama attached to all of our, like, I don't want to say, like, I can't think of the word.
I don't know, either life experiences.
Yes, yeah. Because I think it's so easy to, like, when you grow up or go through life experiences that are challenging, it's so easy to, like, get off of a path that leads you, like, away from family, yes, away from your loved ones, or isolating yourself. Or, like, even how Vani said, like, when you're a mom and you're just so busy, it's so easy to, like, lose ties, even with family.
Yes.
So I think that being here together, we can, like, unload a lot of it and say how we got through life with each other. Mm-hmm. And hopefully we can be somebody else's, like, lifeline who don't have somebody else
Or don't have the support
that we
of
have.
family.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that. I think when we talked about, hey, let's start a podcast, and we started talking about, okay, well, what are we going to do? What are we going to talk about? What are we going to say? Why are people going to want to watch us? Well, first of all, when we get together, we're a freaking mess. Like, we're always, like, cracking up and just talking chisme, all the things. And it's just, I think that's what has brought us closer together and has, like, helped us get through life in general. And when we think about, like, who we are and how we got here, and we think about growing up the way that we grew up, growing up in a Mexican household, being, well, technically immigrants, like me and Susie are Mexican, straight Mexican, born in Mexico, and then Bani grew up Chicana because she was born here, and our parents, like, they changed their whole life here. So growing up and just being who we are, and then our experience, I mean, there's so much experience between us. I mean, I'm the oldest. I have teenage daughters. I've been married for almost 18 years, and then your
The age gap between you two is so different, and then I'm like right in the middle.
Yes.
Like, your upbringing, even though we were all in the same house, was so different. Like, you had it way harder than I did, and even I had it way harder than you did. So it's like we're like a little puzzle where, like, we're so different but so alike. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I know being the oldest can be very hard. Growing up, I always saw you like my second mother, and I still do. And I'm about to start crying again. First.
Wait, don't cry. Let me introduce our spirit animal.
spirit animal.
I said that I wasn't going to be the first one crying. I am.
They're good, cute tears, though.
There's like a big gap of us, age-wise, and
11 years.
Growing up, like growing up with our parents, like, I know it's hard because you had to help my mom a lot, take care of us. You had to watch us, feed us, change us, do our hair, help us with like homework or stuff like that they couldn't really help us because my dad worked a lot, and my mom would work too.
Not only that, but it was also like the language barrier.
Yeah.
Like, they spoke only Spanish. So it was so hard to, grow up in our world because we were put in a world that only spoke English. And to have parents that only spoke Spanish just brought like a whole nother level of difficulty. So a lot of that, like, English growing up fell on your lap.
But isn't it crazy how, like, even though there is, like, this expectation of, tú eres la más grande, tú tienes que ayudar, tú tienes que ser la segunda madre, tú tienes que ser esto y el otro, and there's this perspective of, well, you're the baby, you got things better, you got spoiled, you got more things than I did, and yet here we are in our adult lives, living with our own families and everything else, and I call you for advice. I'll call you when I'm feeling sad. I'll call you when I'm having a moment where, like, I don't know how to cope. And at that point, the age gap, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter because we know how to take care of each other because we understand each other in a whole nother level. And, that's why, like, I don't have a lot of friends. I never have. I have a lot of acquaintances because of work, but when I think about friends, best friends, you guys are it. You guys are it. You're the ones that I'm going to call when I'm feeling sad. You're the ones I'm going to call when I'm feeling happy. And we basically live in each other's lives. I mean, we have our chat, our text chat or whatever.
Let me
you
just
guys
say,
know what I'm doing all the time.
Yeah, we have so many chats.
We do.
Un día yo la voy a cagar. And I'm going to spill someone's tea in the wrong chat.
We do have a lot of chats. We do. we do a little chismazo. We're always chismeando about something. Or sometimes we just need advice from each other, and we message each other to get some advice to see, is this okay? Should I do this? What do you think about that? And stuff. And it's always good that we always have like good communication with each other. Because I don't know what I would do without you guys, to be honest.
I don't know what I would do either.
I would be so lost.
I would.
So the point of us having this podcast and kind of letting you guys know like what you can expect, you know, there's going to be a whole lot of stuff. There's going to be a lot of laughter. There's going to be some crying.
I was the one who started the crying. Oh gosh.
But our hope is that we can help somebody. You know, as we talk about our trauma and the drama in our lives and how we coped with it, how we got through it, we hope that we're able to help somebody in that journey. Because if you're not here on this earth to help others, then what are you doing here?
Exactly.
I agree.
And if you can help someone get through something that you've already experienced, and if we can learn from each other, like if we start talking about an experience and we don't know what to do, like we want your guys' help as well. So let us know. We're looking for feedback from you guys. Let us know like what we can do better, how we can keep you guys entertained. But, you know, follow us and let us know what you want to hear.
Yeah, ditto.
So I know that sometimes you're going to be hearing us say mana, manas. Well, that name came up so random, right?
Yeah.
Definitely you started it.
Yeah, I definitely think you did.
I don't know if you guys know back then the hora pico, that las what they call the nacarandas.
Nacarandas.
And they always said, "Ay, mana." And I think that's where I got it from. And I started calling everybody manas.
Yeah. And for those of you who don't know, sister in Spanish is hermana.
Yeah.
And I think that's where they got mana from.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And I think it's adorable because every time we're like in public or something, or we're together somewhere, and then we're just like, mana. And they just like look at us like, what? They're named the same?
Can we talk about how confusing that is? Because when we are together, and then like I'll say mana, you both stare at me, and I'm like, mana mayor?
Yeah, that's very true.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
it's just become a thing though.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
I'm mana, your mana, your mana. Like, I don't know.
Me llamo Mana.
Me llamo Mana.
Me llamo mana.
All right. Well, that is it for this episode. Unless you guys got something else you want to talk about.
I think we're good.
So you now know who we are. We hope that we have piqued your interest in listening in. So go and follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and the episodes for our podcast will be on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple. So subscribe and listen in.
Tune in.
We're excited for you guys to join our journey.
See you on the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.